And we're underway. And the counter is on. DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on.
Footballing width usually identifies.
Up he goes! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri, David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Rafael Leao chasing after it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vieira. Van Dijk cuts it out. Played out to the right. DiMarco is in a really good position out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, what has happened here? DiMarco. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
There's no flag.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Osimhen. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafael Leao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Fiddles it through. Oh, super find. And out it comes again. And they're back on the ball again. Alexander-Arnold. In with a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hernandez. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. David Villa. Rafael Leao.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he has been fouled there. DiMarco. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Time and again they are repelled. And he welcomes it in. He's got Osimhen! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be...
Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafael Leao. Saliba. Can he spark a counter here? DiMarco. He's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And that has put paid to that. DiMarco. Rijkaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Gnabry making good progress on the right-hand side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
Great hit! Oh, hang on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played right into his path. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lukaku. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is promising. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Osimhen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rafael Leao, Mosquera, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. David Villa. Passing is crisp. Osimhen! And that is doing no harm at all.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hakimi calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance! And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
A quick reminder.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Luis Suarez. He's got Luis Suarez! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Rafael. Real chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rafael Leao might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Thuram. Hernandez. Messi in acres of space out wide. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. So much time and... Shot a goal! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Over to the left. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Osimhen.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Rafael Leao. Has a goal! He can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Osimhen. David Villa. Saliba attempts a clearance. Luis Suarez. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. And he was quick to react. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Spread it left. He has found a way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Hakimi. Can he get onto this? That's an untidy challenge. Free quickly taken. And he's managed to get rid. It's a throw-in. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared. Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries a header! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he was alert to it. Casemiro. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, this looks sharp. And that could set him on his way. Deftly away. Pull it. And here's Suarez. Oh, great ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super find. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Looking for options for movement. He's got full. Hernandez clears it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Luis Suarez touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Heads it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Osman. Number 13, Gullit. Number 16, Rodri. Number
Well, that's
18,
beautifully weighted. Solid! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 9,
Tries to get it clear.
Ronaldo.
It's a good run, that.
Number
Great
17,
timing.
Bellingham. Number 8,
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Number 10, Mbappe. Substitution.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this? The less said about that pass, the better. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Gullit. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rafael Leao. There's the hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Spread neatly. And the keeper beats it away. DiMarco being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pull it. Here's Rafael Leao. Surlot.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Surlot. It's a goal kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh no, what has happened here? Now he's off and running. Now it's Hullet. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
David Villa chasing after it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played back in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Bellingham. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. Cleared away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Gullit. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. De Bruyne. Oh, smashing header! Nicely aimed pass. DiMarco.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. Played into space out wide. Vieira. Terrific header! He's delivered all right!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's cause for mild irritation. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is a little undercooked. DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. Gullit looking to add to his goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Oh, good ball, shots on here. DiMarco. And they're back on the ball again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. Alvarez. Hakimi. Rijkaard. Hakimi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And here's Gullit.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Alvarez. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Turns and goes back. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And it's Gullit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's burst through. That has been knocked clear. Gullit. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gullit. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well played. That has
The
knocked out the
attendance for
danger.
this match was 72,306.
60 minutes played. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Vinicius Junior.
Rafael
Substitutions
Leao.
taking place.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. That look climbs up big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Casemiro. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi. Pull it. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. Now he's off and running. That's Sorloth. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao, real chance here. Cleared without hesitation. There's the shot! You want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He rises! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Gullit. Number 16, Rodri. Number 4, Van Dijk.
Hernandez.
Coming on the
Ronaldo
field.
chasing
Number
after it.
9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17, Bellingham. Number 8.
And it's
Frankie
Luis
de
Suarez.
Jong.
Valverde.
Number 24,
And he stands tall,
Guardiola.
impenetrable.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold having a look. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
David Villa is onto it in a flash. Now it's Sorloth. Luis Suarez. And he's found... Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. No way through. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. David Villa. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Sorloth. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Rafael Leao. Hakimi. Rafael Leao. Czech catches it safely. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the counter is on. And it's Gullit. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Cleared away. And here's Gullit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that... He's had a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's De Bruyne. He has found a way through. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter it.
It's a quick one. And it's De Bruyne. Alvarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Hernandez, and they've switched it over to the other side. Hakimi. Vieira. Gullit. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And they win it back again. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in space and looking for options. Di Marco stood his ground strongly. Has a go! Van Dijk gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, sweet feet. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Vieira. He's through here. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's heaved it away. Pullet. Good driving run. Rafael Leao.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba. He is through here. Alvarez. Pullet. Now it's Rafael Leao. Casemiro.
There will be
Pass isn't the best.
added time.
Pullet. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He can get that clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a shade optimistic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne chasing after it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. David Villa. Oh, that's delightful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Di Marco.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's good play. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
72,306.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Passes short and sharp. He was under real pressure there. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Di Marco. He could be in here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 32, DeMarco. Number 20,
David Villa.
Osimhen. Coming on the field, number 11.
Pressing's intense,
Vinicius
and it's
Junior.
paid off.
Number 5.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Substitution.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. No, it's not getting there. That'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Barella. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Played into space out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Up he goes! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Rijkaard proves too strong. Now he's off and running. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance.
Chance for the header! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. He's gone forward. Into the last 5 minutes. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the
There
ball
will be
in the
1
mixer
minute at
and
a
quickly.
time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header! It's a loose ball. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
You look
allowed
back
in
on the game
areas
then,
shown
Jim.
on this map.
That's
Thank you
a
very much for
fairly
your
demoralising
cooperation.
loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.